about to get started. Well, hey everybody, and welcome to Fort Lauderdale. I'm Chris Beytes, editor of GrowerTalks magazine, and well, the cool thing about Fort Lauderdale is where else can you catch a water taxi to a convention center? And that's where we're at right now. We're about to head inside to TPIE 2015 to find, well, new products. We're going to walk the aisles from 100 all the way to the other end, I think 2,600 or something like that, to find the, well, the booth winners, interesting and colorful new products, and anything else we can find. So come on along. Well, we're on aisle 1, and the first cool thing we see is in booth 106 Cone Pack, and it's this really cool, colorful, vivid fiber wrap called Aurora. It's a non-woven fiber. You see, it's like a spun fiber, but it's got a really nice metallic sheen to it. Really classy, nice colors, especially that blue. There's 4 colors here, as you can see, and they told me they're introducing 2 more, a gold and a burgundy. So that's Aurora pot wrap from Cone Pack. Well, we're on the 300 aisle, and I've already talked to an exhibitor who pointed out an interesting trend, and that is that he says attendees are asking for either really big products or really small products. And I found a really small product here at Bay City Flower Company, and this is the Petites line of potted plants, part of their Hannah Bay collection. And they've got campanulas, hydrangeas, echeveras, even a little mini gardenia, they said. These are all in 3.5-inch pots, and about 15 different varieties here at Bay City. But I spotted in another booth some more tiny plants. Let's go take a look at those. Here's that other mini plant I wanted to show you. It's a Sansevieria from Green X. A little tiny mini thing, so cute. They've showed it in a couple of different size pots here. This is about as big as it gets, and it's called Fernwood. And here's another one. This is a cylindrical type, also a mini, and look at that great packaging Green X has developed for it. But now let's go see something big, like this bird nest fern at Carey's. I talked to Kerry Herndon. He told me that he's growing bigger plants now, like that big bird nest fern, or look at this big rabbit's foot fern that's been in the greenhouse long enough to get all this beautiful rabbit foot root system going. There's not too many growers who will take the time to do something like that. So from tiny little plants to big plants, that's one of the trends here at TPIE. All right, we're on the 500 aisle, and this is a chance to point out one of the Booth Award winners, and there's quite a few we'll be looking at. This is actually a second place in the 10 by 20 category, but it's my videographer Hollywood's favorite stand in the whole show, so she insisted that we show you Bullace bromeliads. 600, booth 610, Island Tropical Foliage, and they won the Best Use of the Theme Award in the Booth Awards. And the theme of this year was Inspire, Innovate, and Create. And they've inspired with all these beautiful colors, they've innovated with the way they've used them, and they created a beautiful planting bed over at the right side of their booth. Well done, Island Tropical Foliage. The 700 aisle, and I'm already exhausted. TPIE is big, so I took a break here in the 10 by 20 booth winning booth. This is Bromeliad Specialties, my buddy Ronald Herndon, who won for this beautiful display of bromeliads. Dish gardens and terrariums are very trendy, and so are hanging plants in unusual methods. Penang Nursery, here in the 900 aisle, has found a way to combine both with their hanging terrariums. Check it out. It's a globe filled with beautiful plants in a nice little terrarium landscape, but I love that they hang from this heavy-duty rope. It gives it an industrial feel instead of that wimpy fish line you so often see. We're in booth 941, Pacific Home and Garden, where I found out they won the coveted 300 square foot booth award. Best in this particular size category, and it's easy to see why. They merchandise all their beautiful terracotta wonderfully with plant material, including succulents, very trendy, and Hollywood, my videographer, loves this stack of pots filled with succulents. Here on the 1,000 $3,000 aisle, and we found two things in one stand. We're at Silver Vase, where they won the favorite new flowering plant, and that's for this spectacular orchid called Black Velvet. It's actually part of their Mystique line of what they call inked varieties. This is a burgundy variety that's been inked with blue, and it gives this blue back with a rich burgundy front. And these things glow in the dark. That's Mystique Black Velvet. Oh, and by the way, while they were at it, they also happened to win the Best Island booth here at TPIE. Nice work, Silver Vase. Well, we found the Best in Show winner, and it's United Nurseries from Homestead here in the 1300 aisle of TPIE, and it's a movie theme complete with red carpet and movies like The Foliage Father, Pretty Hibiscus. How about Steel Mandevillas, The Patio Club, favorite teen movie. This one probably R-rated, Fern Attraction. And one of my favorites, Ficus Gump. How creative is that, huh? United Nurseries. Nice work. Best in Show booth. Oh, look, a cool product winner, which is another award category they have here at TPIE. This is Sun Trumpets Tacoma from Suntory in the Sunfire booth. There's two colors. There's this beautiful orange, and there's also a yellow, which I'm modeling right here. But here's something else to show you here at Sunfire, which is a new line of dwarf hibiscus. These are dwarf Cajun hibiscus. Now, the Cajuns have been around for like 10 years. There's 300 plus varieties, but these are the first in dwarfs. No PGRs needed. Great for pots or patios, and starting out with three colors here. That's dwarf Cajun hibiscus from Sunfire Nurseries. We're in the Costa Farms booth, which was one of the Judges' Choice winners in booth awards. The judges loved it, and one of the reasons is this really tasteful tire planter display. Now, I'm from the South, and trust me, I have seen a lot of tacky tire planters. This is the nicest one I've ever seen. Now, let's go take a look at a couple of other aspects of the stand that made it a Judge's Choice. We're in the bedroom of the house that Costa built. Costa, for their award-winning booth, built basically a house filled with rooms. This is the bedroom. Here's the bathroom, complete with tub and sink, of course. No home office would be complete without a few plants. A kitchen, complete with eating area. Cactus for breakfast. And of course a formal dining room. You can tell it's formal because of the orchids. And relaxing later on, a little television. And what's on TV? Well, Costa TV, of course. Ooh, I love this show. We have discovered the favorite new foliage plant here at TPIE, lickety-split philodendron from Oglesby Plants International. And, well, look at that foliage. You can tell why it was named lickety-split. It's really cool. But right next to it is one of our pick items. That is Spathiphyllum platinum mist, which has a real pretty, almost like an aglaonema, silvery sheen to the foliage. It blooms and grows just like a normal spath, but even when it's out of flower, it looks real pretty, they say. Speaking of real pretty, how about this little syngonium called Moonshine? Naturally compact, and it's just got the brightest, whitest foliage you could ever see. Look how it pops off of that lickety-split foliage. That's Syngonium Moonshine here at Oglesby. Live Trends was a big winner here at TPIE last year, their inaugural year, an 18-month-old company, and they won another Cool Product Award, this time for their living canvas, which is, well, it's a beautiful, long-lasting planter in a picture frame. Hangs from a wall or sets on a desk, and there's two sizes, this small one and this large one. That's the living canvas from Live Trends. We're up to booth 2115, where I discovered a new African violet from Holt Camp Greenhouses. It's an Optimara called My Sensation, and it's a beautiful bicolor, green edge and white in the center, and I am told it has, quote, insane shelf life. That's what Reinhold Holtkamp told me. And this is some new breeding that Holtkamp has going on coming out of Germany. So that's My Sensation. Really cool. And this is not your grandmother's African violet, by the way. Love it. 2235. This is Stewart's Greenhouses, and they were another judge's choice in the booth awards. And I think it was because of this really cool kind of restaurant theme where their plant list is a menu. As a matter of fact, I think I'd like to order something.
Are you ready to take? I can take your order now.
Oh, thank you, Ken. Yes, I think I'll have a. Let me have the 6-inch trellis.
We can take care of that.
All right, a 4-inch marble queen.
They're very good.
And then I'm going to finish up with. Well, let's go for an 8-inch lemon lime.
You definitely will like that.
All right, beautiful. We're here at booth 2313 at TPIE, Big Grass Living. I love the name of that company. And we're looking at, well, a green product. This is a recycled teak tapered orchid pot. It's available in 3 sizes, as you can see. And I love the fact that it's recycled teak, just scraps. They also make these really nice boat paint colored wall hangers, also out of recycled teak. So that's some nice green products from Big Grass Living. Well, I'm relaxing here in a patio party, and a double award winner, J. Berry Nursery, won a Cool Product Award for their patio party hibiscus, and they also won the Best 10x10 Booth Award. Now, the patio parties are their own breeding combined with French breeding. They're naturally compact, lots of colors, singles and doubles, and the flowers last a long time, 3 to 5 days, they say, which is really good for a hibiscus. And I tell you what, to be surrounded by a patio filled with these beautiful patio party hibiscus, well, all I need is something to go in this koozie, and I'm all set. Waiter, Corona, please. I might as well move into this booth permanently because I'm always here presenting awards. And in this case, Flory Designs from Eustis, Florida, my buddy Gail Cash won 2. She won the Best 10x20 Booth Award, and you'll see why. And she also won a Cool New Product Award for, well, lots of cool new products, like this beautiful hanging terrarium with a rope handle like the one we saw earlier, but a different style there. And how about these novelty moss containers, like the Pumps and Purse, or Purses and Pumps collection, and the Tea Party collection over here. And if you look at the booth and the way it was done on these really cool cypress slabs. And last thing to show you, how about the way she did the tagging here? These little wooden label holders, these are off of Amazon. These are a Pinterest type item. And even the font and the cards is just classy. Nice work, Gail. Well, here's a cool product winner, my pretty. It's a fairy tale tree from DeRoos. What DeRoos has done is come up with these cool fairy tale inspired plastic planters that feature a real plant in top, like this ficus. And it's designed to get kids interested in gardening. And why not? What a great idea. My pretty. Our very last stop here at TPIE is booth 2623 Panacea, where they make cool containers, and their specialties this year, printed recycled felt. Beautiful, pretty trendy purple color there with some printing on it. Here you see some of the other colors that they can do, and some of the printing they can do if you want to show that it's recycled. And it's got the logo on there. Nice couple of colors of green there with flowers on them. But what they say is the hot item is printing on burlap. Right over here you see all different sizes and shapes of burlap plant containers with different, well, gerbera, daisies, lavender. But my favorite is down here. It's the vegetable grow bags. These are vintage grow bags from Panacea. And, well, just look at the cool vintage artwork there from Panacea. Love it. I love it. My light's not. Oh, there it is on. Sorry. I told you I was going to. Oh, hang on. Greenex, these miniature echeveras. Oh, and also a yellow, which happen to be grown by Riverview Flower Farms. The man's right over there. And what kind of fern is that? Bird nest fern. I knew that. And we just found the favorite new foliage plant, Lickety Split Spathiphyllum. Look at recycled teak tapered orchid pot. Try saying that 3 times fast. It is recycled.